Morning, farmers. It is 6:30 and it's May 22nd. I just wanted to talk to you a minute about this bed that I was putting in yesterday. I didn't get as much finished yesterday as I would have liked. I got this part done yesterday morning. I mean, literally from it's hard to tell with that, but it's like from here over. Then I put all of it last night after the worst of the sun went down. I put all of the stuff, I broke up the clods and put them, on the sides through the trench in the middle. That way I can get it out of there and work on it without stepping on it and compressing it in the soil. So, this hard work, even though I woke up tired this morning and I'm going to, if I have to work in the sun, which is starting to get warm because I'm messing around talking, I'm going to move from tired into exhausted. And I'll make less sense and I'll make mistakes. But I have to get the okra in because Wilbert planted yesterday in Missouri. So today it's got to be planted here. Well, it doesn't have to, but I kind of base everything on Wilbert because, he just knows what his stuff, man. Anyway, so the okra went in yesterday. This long part here is going to be corn and beans and zucchini, and you will notice it's a three sister garden. So, but what I want to talk about is the really super hard work. Next year I won't have these gardens to do again. We'll already have them, we'll already have this stuff. This labor you put in now is going to last for a long time, and you'll be able to work the bed from both sides and get into the center. That's why I do center little strips. Now, some of the neighbors are kind of giving me funny remarks, not bad exactly, but snide. And now that ooh, look at that crazy lady out there tearing up gardens in. When did I start tearing up gardens? February? They started this month tearing up their gardens. So while they don't have anything, I've been eating radishes and green onions and a little bit of spinach. Yes, I've been at that spinach. I just can't help it. Those baby leaves are good. All of it's good. Anyway. So, yesterday, the one of the snide remark ladies says, "Holy shit, that's a lot of radishes." And she said, "I'd buy some of those," because people have made remarks around here that, oh, they'd be glad to take any extra vegetables off my hands. And I'm like, I'll take any extra vegetables and I'll go set me up a table and sell them. Because, no offense or nothing, but, that, dude, most people don't have to live on $600 a month. And if you have a very low income, you can eat pretty well if you garden. So, between the gardening and the rabbits, I should be eating pretty darn good. So, that's all for today. I've got to finish this up, and I will put one row of okra in with you, and the first of the corn. I soaked them last night in water. I'll talk about that later when we plant it. Okay, farmers. Okay, so it's 9:30-ish. Done with the tossing the wet stuff under, getting the rest of the, see, you can tell there's stuff all around it. And I don't care, I'll rake it up later. But we're ready to plant. I'm gonna rake it all out again, and then we'll plant the corn and the okra. And I'll explain. I wish I had a tripod or a cameraman or something. There's no neighbors around this early in the morning. And seriously, dude, this is not that early to me. But I also go to bed at like 8:30 too. So, it's just cooler early in the morning. I just get too hot. That's all. I just can't work in the heat because I'm old. So, okay. Here we go. I don't know what time it is, farmers. But I hope you can see this. Let me look. Shit, I still can't tell. The okra's on this side, and you can see the corn, I'm sure. I just made the furrows with my hands. They have to be a foot apart, so I just did that. The birds already landing in the yard. There, is that better? Can you see them? I hope you can see them. I still can't see the screen, but there it is, corn. And the reason why it's important we be able to reach all of them is because in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, when these, well, it depends on how fast they come up. When they're about this tall, we'll put 3 to 5 bean plants around each and every one so that the corn has a chance to start growing before the beans do. And then we can just harvest. See, because it's, oh, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, look at my shadow. Well, no, the shadow's not right either. But see, yeah, so that's the, all right, that's where we're at. Now I got to water it and get it all closed up and watered. So I'm doing that now. I don't want to do it too deep because then it'll be too deep for them to get out. And we'll lose some. No, we're bound to lose some anyway. You know, I always do. I always lose some. So, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Corn and okra is in and planted and watered thoroughly. And let's see, it is, I don't know what time. Yeah, I don't know. My shadow's in a completely different place, though. You want to see where it was at the beginning? Where's that pile of rocks? Oh, there's the cup. Okay. This is where I first took the first picture. And now you can't even really see my... So, yeah. So there's the Brussels sprouts. Now, I'm going to take a little rest, drink some lemonade, and try and get this together, and then come back out and top off the rabbits' water. I like to do that, you know, twice a day so that they never, like, actually run out. But, you know, that way also, if I miss the morning, you know, they don't run out. So, I don't like to think of them. And I'm going to be getting them into these big cages soon instead of those little tiny cages. So, that's it.